welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for joining me. I have just tried to talk about things and I was really waffling on. So, firstly, I'm going to apologise for the lighting. I have the weirdest setup ever at the minute. I'm very out of practice for filming. But also, I don't know if I mentioned last time, I have a knee injury. So I can no longer sit on the floor, which means like that's the height of little tables and things for me to sit at and film. So I've made a pyramid thing and I have a light box. I have the main light on, but it's just creating a lot of like weird shadows and shines and lines on things, but it's what I'm working with. I should have filmed earlier in the day. It's 5 o'clock now, so it's starting to get dark out, but I thought I'd come on and say hello, and just show you what I've been doing this, probably just from Friday. So today is Monday, so just over the weekend. I decided to, sorry, I've got the blind open and it's proving a distraction. I decided to use up some of my chunky and super chunky yarn. A lot of it I got in, well, some of it I was gifted from a lady who I used to work with, and some of it was, well, the majority of it was from lollies, in a mystery box or in various mystery boxes that I've bought, and not all of it's particularly to my taste. This is one that I've made sorry, I'm on a really creaky chair. It's not Trump's, I promise. Yeah, it's just, these aren't really my colours. It's like a different greens and oranges and browns and cream, and there wasn't enough to do anything drastic with them, and like I say, they're not my colours, so I don't particularly want to make like pots or holders or cushion covers or whatever. So I've made, out of a few of them, some squares that can just, sorry, I'm like, they can be blankets for the dogs. Hector is there, which is why I keep looking over there. He's eating a treat, so if you can hear any mouth smacking noises, that's what he's doing. He's really enjoying it. Yeah, so I made one with this one. This was just Harmony from Lolly, so there's no information on it. I just did a granny square until I thought I was going to run out, and then I had enough to just do a single crochet border around it. So that will be, not that the dogs don't have like their own blanket, because I like to wash them a lot, because I think they get, not from doing anything, but I just think they get the dog smell on them, so I like to keep washing blankets. And if this gets trashed, it gets trashed. We are running low. When Hector had his operation in the summer, we lost a lot of blankets. He didn't have a very good reaction to some medicine. He's fine, and he was fine. He just had the upset belly, so we lost a lot of blankets and towels to that. So I've made a granny square. It's not very big, but it'll just go over them in the bed. Both dogs like to scurry under blankets, even like sat downstairs with us. So layers. And then this one is even smaller. This one's probably not going to be actually that much use to them, other than just for me feeling better that they've got an extra blanket. But this was, sorry, I'm not really showing you, this was browns and greens. I thought it looked a bit like a snake, because the top half of the string, the yarn, was coloured, but the underneath wasn't. It was almost like it'd been spray painted. Yeah, so again, not really my colours, not enough to do anything with. There's a mistake in it as well. So made a little dog mat. They'll probably just sit on that down here or something. I did think as well I could perhaps sew a few of these together and make a bigger blanket, but they are only tiny dogs, so they don't need much. This one is a bit prettier. This was from Lolly's as well, but those two were Harmony yarns. I've used 2 balls of each in those, and again in this. This was a brand that just said Oxford. Again, a lot of the yarns from Lolly's don't really have much information on them, so I haven't saved them because there was not really any need to. But I just made a granny square. This is like a dusky pink and a cream and a beigey colour, showing up a bit yellowy on camera. They are very much neutrals, and then it goes into a grey. But this was 2 balls as well. And then I had some Mariner chunky. I've still got some left. I had a lighter grey and a darker grey. I had 4 balls each of this. No, 2 of each, so 4 altogether. A lighter and a darker one. And this is really soft. And being a bit mean, I thought it would be a bit wasted on the dogs. So, I've made myself a granny square scarf. Now I know it's probably not the most fashionable scarf in the world, but I really wanted a scarf that was made of granny squares. And I thought grey would go with everything, and this would work up really quick. It's really spongy. So I don't know how many I've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh. Maybe I'll do an extra square. So I've got that, and I'm going to, with the rest, do it, probably just a single row of an edge on it, just to take out some of the waving of where I've joined the squares. And hopefully I'll have enough for a bit of a tassel as well. I feel like I'm really out of breath. Yeah, so I've made myself a scarf, and it's our town's fair this week. I feel like it was only 5 minutes ago that I was sharing the fair last year. But it's always cold up there because obviously you're walking around, it's normally raining. So I thought I'd wear this to the fair. And then, that's all I've made. I have got a baby blanket that I made over the summer that I don't think I've shown you, but that's upstairs. And I still have to show you the other granny square blanket that I made that had the spider on it. But that's upstairs as well. I've not really thought this through. And then in this bag is the rest of my chunky. So I've got the scraps from the other yarn. So this was the Oxford one, and it's like got bits in it. It's a bit scratchy as well, so I wouldn't want to wear it. That was the Oxford one. Then this was the caravan sofa one. The colours remind me of a caravan sofa. So this is very soft as well. This was Harmony, oranges and greens and browns, and not really my colours. And then this was the one that I think looks like a snake's belly. It's like the top, it's like twisted, so there's not really a top and a bottom, but if you do untwist it, you can see like that bit is brown and then that bit's cream. And then in some bits you've got like a khaki green. So I've got little scraps left, and I'm sure I'll find a use for them. I have a bit of a scrap of the grey that I might need for the scarf. And then I have this, which is a highlighter yellow. Again, this is what I mean by, if you've never ordered from Lolly's, it's got hair on it. This is Harmony brand, and it literally just says on it 100% synthetic, 100 grams. It has some symbols on which I don't know what half of them mean, and it doesn't really tell you a weight or what it's made of other than synthetic. But I've had one that says synthetic and it's cotton, so I think it's just a generic band that they put on them. So one highlighter yellow, and I have that was 100 grams. I have 250 grams of Antonia, which just says 100% acrylic. It does tell you what needles and things to use, but this, I think this was in a mystery box or something. It's really soft and fluffy. I think this is probably, I don't know, it says to only use 4 to 5 knitting needles, so it's probably not a chunky at all, but I can make a dog blanket anyway. Whoops. And then I have this, which I think I've shown you before. It was free yarn with a magazine that my friend, this has got hair on it as well. It's because I blow dry my hair in the room where the yarn lives. This is just acrylic yarn, it's quite chunky. I have a full ball, and then I have, oops, loads of scraps. That's a tag. This is the Mariner yarn. Super chunky. Yeah, so this was from a lady who I used to work with, and she bought, I suppose it's called the Big and Little Knitting Projects magazines, and I think you must have got a free ball with every magazine, because she gave me a few. So these were squares, and she said just pull them apart and use the yarn. I know you don't knit. She did give me the magazines, but like I say, I don't knit, so not yet used them. Hopefully I'll learn one day, but I feel like I'm still learning with crochet as well. Yeah, so I'm on a chunky fad. I don't know what the word is. I'm using all my chunky yarn up, just because, like I say, I've not got anything. I've not got vast amounts of particular colours. They're all even different weights and textures, and some are soft, some are scratchy. And I don't think, like this one feels like it might have wool in it, or quite scratchy. So yeah, so dog blankets are a go, apparently. We do need some anyway, so they will be used. And he's looking at me while he's eating his chew like, are you taking it off me yet? Yeah, so that's all I've been doing really. I've not got anything else planned other than to finish off the scarf so I can wear it on, I think I'm going to go up Thursday. So I can wear it Thursday or whenever we go, and use up some yarn. And then all of this has cleared out one of the little shelves in the little Billy bookcase of yarn. And then maybe I'll start on some of the random yarn cakes I've got that don't match, or some of that Aldi yarn that's not been used. We shall see. But I'm going to go. Oh no, I'm not, because so let me have a sip. I feel a bit croaky actually, but I do feel like I'm talking really fast at you. Just so I say everything. And Kirk's upstairs. I feel like he's going to come down any minute and walk in and be like, hi, let's do dinner, and ruin everything. For some reason, I worked out the other week, last week, that I think it's 100 days till my birthday. I don't know what made me think to work it out, because I did have to work it out, because I don't just know this information. But I think it's Wednesday this week is 100 days until my 29th birthday. In my last year of my 20s, I want to do something. I don't know what yet, but just to like say farewell to my 20s. Nothing, I'm not going to jump out of a plane or anything, but maybe like take a picture every day, or keep a diary or something, I don't know. My lipstick looks a bit weird. Yeah, so I thought it'd be nice to sort of count down to the countdown. I don't know. So I thought I wanted to do something every day for the next 100 days. So we've got Kirk's birthday in that, Halloween, bonfire night, Christmas, New Year. It's like an exciting time of year. I don't particularly go mad for Halloween and things like that, but there's little bits that we're doing. Like we'll probably do a pumpkin, and Kirk wants to make bonfire toffee, and I feel like he's just going to ruin all my saucepans doing it, but we can document it. So what I thought, well, I'd put on my Instagram. Please go and follow me on Instagram. It's PinkPumpkin Crochet, and I'm on there every day. I might not post every day, but it's just like more of an instant way to keep in touch. Yeah, so go and follow me. What was I on about? I asked on my Instagram stories what could I do for the next 100 days, you know, just as a bit of fun. And people suggested like baking and making a square every day. And I don't know about a square every day, because I just think, because so much is coming up, like, am I going to want to make a granny square on Christmas Day? Because I don't know what I'm doing yet. So if I'm not at home, am I going to be wanting to take yarn with me? Things like that. So I thought I could vlog for 100 days. Now, I already feel like I'm going to fail, so we'll see how it goes. But And I'm not planning on making a vlog every day for 100 days because, again, I just feel like I couldn't do it. And literally in my last vlog, I just said that I'm not going to do Vlogtober because I feel like it's too much too soon. But I did think that maybe I could every day just film a bit. So like, if this was part of the 100 days, I could do a single video, or like over the week, if I'm not really doing anything, I could just film little bits here and there when I can show what I'm making, or if I do go out and do something. Yeah, so I'm not going to make a vlog every day for the next 100 days, and it may turn into less of a vlogging and more of a, like, I might take pictures some days or things like that. So I'm not 100% committing to vlogging every day for 100 days, but I am going to commit to documenting the next 100 days, I think. So yeah, I might be like I could like smush 2 weeks into one vlog if I really didn't do much at all. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, let me know what you think about that, or if there's something more attainable I could do, or if you think I can do it and you would like to support me in doing that, please subscribe and like and write a comment. That felt like it was rehearsed, it wasn't. Please do write a comment though. I don't reply immediately because after this, when I upload, I tend to put my phone on charge while I'm uploading and then forget about it until like tomorrow. But I do sit and go through all my comments as much as I can. I probably miss some people and I really don't mean to, because I do really enjoy talking in the comments. So it's not that I don't want to talk to you, just sometimes you might get overlooked. So if you do get overlooked, just, you know, say, Ruth, hello, I'm talking to you. Anyway, I'm going to go because I really am rabbiting on, and I feel like Kirk's going to want his dinner making soon. We're only having soup for dinner, tin soup at that, so it's not really making so much as heating up, but he's decided that he likes broccoli and Stilton soup. I love broccoli, he loves Stilton. We don't like opposite views. We tried the Tesco broccoli and Stilton soup and it doesn't really taste of either, and we both liked it, so he's having that. I think I'm just gonna have vegetable or chicken or something. Anyway, enough talk about soup. I will see you all, not tomorrow, but I will be recording on Wednesday. Now I don't work, I don't know what day it is. Ever. So I will see you all soon. Thank you all for watching. I hope it wasn't too rambly. I hope I didn't scream at you. I did burp a few times, so I do apologise. And I'm talking with my hands a lot. I'll see you all probably towards the end of the week. I'm going to show you the fair at least anyway. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all soon. Bye.